Hi guys, I am doing just a real quick impromptu live video. Something's been bothering me this week and I figure I'll just get on and share it with y'all, and if some of y'all are thinking this way. So I was thinking about how we have a lot of stuff going on right now where sick people are in charge of trying to make healthy decisions. And so I guess I've got two thoughts about this. Like, sick people can't or usually do not make healthy decisions. So that's like number one. And recognizing if you're a sick person, that maybe you need help getting healthy so that you can make healthy decisions. And number two, maybe you're a healthy person, but you're expecting sick people to make healthy decisions as well. And this week has just been really difficult for me, like personally, just a lot of stuff going on, and stuff happening not in the way that I expected it to turn out, and all that kind of stuff, and just normal life stuff. But this week has really been hard for me, and I was just so grateful that I have friends who won't leave me in that sick place, where I know that I'm not thinking clearly, I'm not thinking like my own self, and my friends aren't going to leave me there. And as a coach, like, that's what I do with my clients all day, is recognizing where they are and trying to pull them up to who they should be, a healthy place, not making them feel comfortable in that sick place and letting them just stay there, when they were made to do so much more, be so much more than that. And if you find yourself like really struggling this week, say Friday, or is it today, Thursday? I done lost. It's Friday. Today's Friday. You guys, this week seems like it's been like 3 weeks in 1 week to me. So thank God it's Friday. Um, but anyway, yeah, I guess just I was just thinking out loud about sick people. Trying to make healthy decisions is not going to happen. You have to recognize that you're sick, get healthy, and then make the healthy decisions. Don't try to be making life choices and life decisions like in from a sick place. Recognize that you need to get healthy first, and that's really the only decision that you need to make from that place. And then good afternoon. All right, must be afternoon where you are. It's still morning time where I am. Thanks for joining. And yeah, and recognizing that it's okay if you are the sick person, that's the first step in getting healthy. You know that a sick person can't make healthy choices for their own self, and not for their own household, for their community, all of those spheres of influence that you have. You need to be making healthy choices for all of those things, and you can't expect yourself to be able to do that if you're in in a place that isn't conducive to you thinking your best, you feeling your best, you living up to your full potential. And likewise, I feel like there's people who are putting that responsibility onto people who are not capable of doing that. So maybe you are a healthy person, but you're expecting sick people to make healthy choices. And if that's the case, then reevaluate that too, because that's unnecessary pressure. You're not helping the sick person, and also you're expecting, it's like expecting something to come from, like expecting a orange to make you apple juice. Like it's not coming from there, so I don't know, this week has been really hard for me. And I don't try to like put what I feel onto other people, but I figured other people probably were feeling this way and maybe just needed a reminder that sometimes the only decision you can make is recognizing that you're not healthy, or that you're expecting a sick person to make healthy choices, and just recognizing that for what it is. That eliminates a lot of the unnecessary anxiety and fear, stress, and all that kind of stuff that comes along with it. So that's really it. That's all I really wanted to come on and say. Just those are my those are my profound thoughts for today. I have clients the rest of the day, but I wanted to get on here. I haven't come on YouTube live for a while, so thank you guys for joining me. By the way, I wanted to tie this back into something actually really quick. which is that last week, I think last week, the week before, maybe hi Victor, thanks for joining. Last week, I think it was, I released a video called How to Make Society Care About Narcissistic Abuse. And this is exactly like tied into that. You know, what I'm talking about right now is like, if you're trying to get healthy people to care about something that is infecting people and making people sick, the way to do it is not a lot of the ways that we try to approach it, and expecting people to know about it, expecting people to just care about it, immediately change it. Like, you need to be able to convey it in a manner that somebody who has no idea what you're talking about, who doesn't understand narcissistic abuse, who has never been through that, can understand it and can internalize it. You know, again, this has to do with recognizing where people are in the process of, like, where they are in their whole life. You know, if I was having you know, there's a better way to live than to live with constant anxiety. If you recognize that you have constant anxiety, see, that's what I mean. Don't settle in that sick place. There's some better way for you to live. And don't settle for that. Don't stay where you are. Like, recognize that that's something that is an issue, and get together a plan that is going to help you get out of that place. We can't just accept things like that to just be normal. Although they are common, it shouldn't be normal. That shouldn't be your normal everyday life. You weren't made to live that way. And that's fully in your control. That's fully something that you get to decide about. But yeah, so tying it back to what I was saying in that video that I released, I think it was last week, it might have been the week before, about getting people to care about narcissistic abuse, how to make society aware of it. If you're explaining the disease as a sick person of what it's like, lots of times it's just alienating. It's overwhelming to somebody who's never dealt with it. You're not communicating in a way that they will be able to absorb that information and do something useful with it. You know, and so that was my whole point, is like, take control over your life first, then take control over your home, your household, and then your community. It has to spread like that. That's how nations are built, by the way. That's how society is built. That's how laws are made, laws are changed, all that kind of stuff. You can't change anything that you don't have personal authority over. If you don't have that in your own life, you haven't demonstrated that in your own life, you're not going to have the effect. It's not going to hold. Your authority is not going to have the long-term stability and sustainability that you're looking for if you can't do it in your own life. So you can't give away what you don't have, is essentially what I'm saying there. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here really quick and I needed the reminder of my own self this week. Like, nope, I can't make a decision or like life decisions from a sick place. I need to get healthy first, get back to center, and then make decisions. And likewise, don't expect sick people to be making healthy choices. It's an unrealistic, unreasonable expectation that you put on them, and then you're just disappointing yourself. You're frustrating that person in the process of the whole thing. It's unnecessary to do that. So you guys, I hope this helped you. I don't know if it helped anybody or not, but I just really felt like this was what was on my mind so much this week, which again has felt like a whole month in 1 week. It's just like, with this week get ending already. Like, it's time for a new week. That's for sure. But yeah, so I just want to get on here really quick. Thank you. Oh, good. Thank you, Jesus. Well, you guys, I hope you all have a great Friday and a good, healthy, happy weekend that's very restful. And yeah, if you find yourself in a sick place right now, get yourself a plan together about how you're going to get out of there. Don't settle. Don't say it's okay. This is just going to be my life. I'm just going to learn how to live with it and manage it. That's not okay. There's a better way for you. And I want you to find it. We're all so interconnected that what you do with your life directly impacts so many people that you'll never even meet or consciously remember meeting. We're all that connected. So how you govern your life directly is impacting people that are maybe not aware, even of your struggle or of your of what you're going through, your situation. So get healthy and then make healthy decisions. If you're not healthy, that's okay. Just recognize where you are and be honest about where you are and get yourself together a plan that will get you out of that place. We're all rooting for you to get healthy. Stop settling. Don't stay where you are. Get out of that place. Get healthy. You owe it to yourself, and especially if you're dealing with narcissistic abuse, the effects of that, like you owe it to yourself. You understand that that's the greatest revenge that you could ever have on the narcissist is getting healthy and becoming everything that you were meant to be. So I hope you all will do that. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend.